Hello and welcome to Sabretooth at Nethemba, where we care about your security. We are actually at the end of page 2 now. This is Mirai, or is it Mirai? Not sure. Which apparently is easy Linux. This one has nearly 20,000 roots, which is quite nice because previously on HackTheBox we've done this one with less than 1,000 roots. This one, you know, the last really easy one we did was blue, which I shoved on the end of blocky. I think that's right. Oh no, I think I might have done Nethemba. Not sure. I did two together. I can't remember which two. I think it was these two, right? Yeah. Okay, anyway, so this one is apparently easy. Let's see. We're waiting for this to spawn. So in the meantime, we're going to go NC... nope, wrong one. Nmap T5. All ports. And all scripts or aggressive scan. Just waiting for this line to appear here. So after this one, I mean, obviously we're going back to try Hack Me, but what would be the next one on HackTheBox is the question. The next one would be Solid State, which is a medium, and then Mantis. Nice, we're going into hard. Shocker, that's probably Shell Shock, right? So, fine. And then we've got an insane one, finally. Oh, yes. Looking forward to that. Wow, that is really low. Maybe Node.js on this one. Yeah, it looks like we've got some interesting ones coming up, right? So we will have a good think about that when we get there. If we ever get there. Right. So let's see what's so easy about this one. You watch me be stuck on this one for about 2 hours. No extra challenges on this one from Rick. He gave me a challenge on the last box I did. I can't remember what that was. The last box I did on Try Hack Me was Pick on Rick. That's right. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do like head and tail. I could have done to read the file. You know, instead I did this base 64 craziness. But, you know, plenty of ways of doing it. Absolutely fine. We've got quite a few. I don't like the fact that that's lowercase. We've got quite a few done on easy on HackTheBox. Okay, so hopefully this will have done, which it has. We've got a few ports. Wow, we've got quite a few ports open. So let's see what we are up against here. Port 22 we generally ignore. We've got the DNS port, that's quite interesting. Port 80 is always worth taking a look at as well. Platinum plug and play 1854. We've got a Plex media server. And whatever this is, again, plug and play Platinum 10513. So maybe this version, like some versions, could be useful. So let's just do a search exploit straight off on Platinum. UPnP 10513. I guess not. So we'll start connecting to some of these ports and see what we have. We've got port 80 to start with, so obviously it's going to make a lot of sense just to connect straight to that. Let's see what we get. Problem with the site, really? Intriguing. Light HTTPD. Again, we've got a version here. So let's take a look at this as well. Let's get rid of the version number. Okay, so we've got 1.4. So we have information disclosure here. Got a DOS. Maybe not. Let's try connecting some of these weird ports. So 1854. Let's try that with Netcat. Okay, the fact that it gives me 2 lines makes me think HTTP. It is a HTTP server. Intriguing. Okay. What else do we have? We've got 32,400. That's Plex. Not sure about this one. 32469. Go away. So this looks very similar. I'm intrigued about port 80, you know, because it just didn't load anything. No, that one didn't do anything at all. Intriguing. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I've not even got tea. I need to get tea. I'll be back in a sec. That's really good timing. My wife was just finishing making tea, so I just went to pick it up. Brilliant. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, okay, I'm not doing these very methodically. Let's go down them in order. So SSH, I'm not too worried about right now. DNS, I could try a zone transfer, so let's put that on the to-do. Next transfer. And port 80. Yeah, I was very intrigued by that. Port 80. I mean, it's 404 code, so it just means it's not got an index page. It doesn't mean that there's nothing here, does it? Let's just go through our normal thing, because we can have a GoBuster running whilst we are doing other things, right? Go away. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's up the threads to about 50 just in case. Oh, admin. Look, straight off. Admin. Versions. Nice. Okay, I'll grab these for now, but there obviously might be some more. I know that there's zone transfer still to do, but this looks like the most obvious thing right now, doesn't it? So let's try versions. Okay, that's downloadable. Interesting. Interesting. So let's see what this actually is. Go away. So what is versions? I could have just catted it out, actually. I don't know why I did it this way. Okay, fair enough. Not sure how useful that is. Admin. Unable to connect, really? Huh. Oh, that's HTTPS. Try HTTP, see if that makes any difference at all. Don't forget rid of the slash. Okay. Oh, well, I think I've killed the thing. Apparently, I keep doing too many threads and everything just dies. So admin does exist here. It's not loading anything there. Maybe I should give this a bit of time. I'm just going to start the video and then I'll come back if it loads. But I'm not going to move on until this page is finished loading because it's definitely there. It says 301. I just don't know what it redirects to. So I'll be back if it decides to respond, I guess. Okay, that took some time, but it did load. Okay, we've got Pi-hole. That's quite interesting because this seems like a Raspberry Pi system that we're on. Pi-hole version. That's why it had versions.txt. 314, 31210. 314, 31210. Got it. I see. Is this a Raspberry Pi? Is there a way to... Hang on. Aha, let's have a look for Pi-hole default credentials. The default OS logging is Pi with the password Raspberry. The Pi-hole web interface does not have a default password. Okay, let's update notes. So, admin leads to a Pi-hole admin panel. Google tells us so I'll do that as well. So Google tells us this. It does say that the default OS logging is Pi with the password Raspberry. Obviously that's not going to work here. But if that's the default OS login, we should maybe be able to SSH with Pi at. Oh my god, right, good times. Nice. So it was able to SSH in with the default Raspberry Pi credentials. Nice. Lovely. Excuse me. Lovely. So we will ls. I don't know this. I don't know. Hang on. ls desktop user.txt. Nice. So cat desktop user.txt. Brilliant. We've got our user flag right here. That I am happy about. Right, we've got our first flag. Now, how do we root a Raspberry Pi? I mean, sudo l. You may run the following commands on localhost, all. So sudo su is what I accidentally just said. Right, we're already root, so who am I? Okay, well that was disappointingly simple. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. I know it's meant to be an easy box, but this is on the ridiculous side. We've got root, guys. Where is the root flag? That's the next question, isn't it? Let's change directory here and ls. I'm guessing it's going to be in root, so cd root cat root.txt. Easy. Oh man, not quite as easy. Okay. I lost my original root.txt. I may have a backup on my USB stick. Well, in that case, why did you overwrite the file with that stupid message? Lame. Okay, so USB is normally at mount. Well, let's just put mount and see. We've got dev SDB on media USB stick. Okay, that's the one we need. So mount shows that. So let's take a look. CD dev what was it? Oh, SDB. Not a directory. Okay. Oh dear God. Damn it, man, I accidentally deleted your files with USB stick. Oh, there, hang on. Do you think there's any way to get them back? Damn it, .txt. Hang on a minute. What about if I do strings on dev SDB? There you go. That is how we do it. So root.txt contains this. Dammit.txt contains this. Lovely. So we just needed to get the strings, I guess. Nice, that was easy. I thought I was going to have to restore something then. I think we're there, guys. This is a very short video, and it's quite a fun box, to be fair. Oh, by the way, what did this say? You can set the displayed in the logs. So I could read the logs and get that password, or I could reset the password for that panel. Let's take a look. I'm just curious. Nice. So I can actually reset the password and get in here and everything else. Lovely. I was just curious, that's all. Just curious. I just want to see if I can find the logs. But I suppose not. Debug log. Yeah, I mean... Okay, enough. Enough. I was just curious. I've not really dealt with this before, so new to me. Let's get this finished. Let's get this finished. Let's actually just do adventure mode and get these flags in, and then I could go through the other way, but I won't. Looking forward to something a little bit more complicated next time. I might do a medium or even a hard on Try Hack Me. It's a cake, very simple. And then this one was also very easy, even with that little curveball that they threw. Why has that gone back to that? Go away. Go back to here. Perfect. That was loud. Perfect. Perfect. I'm very, very happy that that was a very quick one. And again, piece of cake. Simple machine. Thanks for joining me, guys. That was great. Bit of a shorter video today. Hopefully next time, something to sink our teeth into. It's the 10th of December. I'm pen testing until Friday the 12th. I'm then away for the weekend, and then I'm pen testing Monday to Wednesday, but I've obviously got to do a video before Tuesday for Try Help Me Tuesday, and then after that, from the 18th onwards, I'm then off until the new year, but I'm away 18th, 19th, so I need to get another video done for Friday. So I'm going to be busy. I'm quite happy with these shorter videos right now, just for these 2 weeks. Then obviously I can just take more time on these ones. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Please share the video around, share the playlist around if you can. And yeah, that's it. Visit Nethemba.com for all your pen testing needs. Thank you so much, and goodbye.